All right, guys, let's get the show going. Cedric.
Lights.
Camera.
Chin.
Have a great show. It must be Wednesday. The only reason I know what day of the week it is because BSA Live, y'all show up. What's going on? Let's give ourselves a big round of applause. We made it to Wednesday. Who knows what year it is? Anybody? What year is this? I'm Kevin. Kevin, turn on your mic. What year are you in? I know you're not in the current year.
Let's see. Last year was 2020, 2021.
All right. I think you get 1,000 points for knowing what year it is. Who knows what day it is? Anybody? Raise your hand. 1,000 points. We're giving away free money. Ella Grace.
Wednesday.
What's the date?
September 22nd.
All right. 1,000 points for Ella Grace. Who knows what time it is in Los Angeles? Raise your. All right. Zach.
It's 6:05.
6:05 Los Angeles time. That's PST time. We have people from all over the world. Who has come the furthest to join us here at BSA Live? We already know who that is. We talked to her in the green room. Who is it? Maybe 3:05 a.m. A whole nother day. So it's Thursday. Who's here on Thursday, even though we're here on Wednesday?
Me.
And who's me?
Oh, Molly.
And where are you
I'm
zooming in from? From where?
In Spain.
Wow. What time is it there?
3:06
a.m.
Yeah.
You are a superstar. $3,000 Hollywood dollars for that. That is superstardom right there. Talk about showing up. The battle is showing up. We're so proud that you're here with us. Thank you for zooming in over the pond. One more quick question. I'm trying to give away free money so that you guys show up tomorrow and spend that money at BSA Live, our improv night. Tonight's our showcase. Ray.
Yeah.
Did you sign papers for an agent this week?
I did. It was.
Oh, look at that. 1,000 points for signing with a big agent. That's all you got to do. Succeed. Let's go to Michele. Michele, did you write a play that we're going to produce here at BSA Live?
We are. I'm really excited about it. So
are you going to direct it here with our kids?
I'm going to direct it, and I'll debate about casting myself in it too or not.
Oh, look at that. 1,000 points for the creative process. 1,000 points. Kayla, did you book any movies this week?
Yes, it was called The Art of Killing.
Oh my God, 1,000 points for booking a movie. What role? You have a lead role or a background role?
It's the lead daughter.
Oh my God, 1,000 points for the lead. You guys are killing it. Greg, how you doing, sir? Did you build your own soundstage behind you?
Yes, I did.
1,000 points for being a man that's good with his hands. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful backdrop. You can build our sets anytime you want.
Awesome.
All right. Maria and Harold, we'll turn your mics down really quick. Did you guys sail all the way to Catalina Island this week? Drum rolls, did you sail this week?
We did, and I've got bruises to prove it.
2,000 points for both of them. That's 4,000 points for the family for sailing all the way to Catalina Island. One more question. Are you going to let Dom on your sailboat when he comes here to LA?
We are going to have a special place for Dom at the wheel of the boat.
Oh, he's going to be the skipper.
Yeah.
1,000 points extra for you guys for letting one of the students jump on your sailboat. You see what's happening here? We're building up our money for Thursday where I get to take it all back. All right.
Will we go on a 3-hour tour?
Yes, it is Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, probably about that. Probably about 3 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do because it's fun? I'm going to cast Gilligan's Island. We're going to do a skit from there. But I'm going to have you guys, one, play the character you're most like, but two, play the character you're most like. So like Kevin's going to play Marianne. So opposites are funny. Saraya, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm wonderful. So did you sign up with BSA for professional private classes this last week?
Yes, and it was amazing.
How many classes have you signed up for so far?
2.
Wow, that's $2,000 for signing up for BSA for tomorrow's game night. Congratulations. Who brought you in? Who referred you?
Maria?
Oh, extra 1,000 points for Maria. Wow, so that's 6,000. They got what, 6,000 points already? Who else came from Harold and Maria? And I think Moliann maybe did.
Yeah, I did.
Wow, extra 1,000 points for you, Maria. You're killing it. Let's see, Cedric, how are you, sir? Cedric's going to be a director. I think that's what's happening.
Not yet, no.
Are you going to be a producer, voiceover specialist?
I'm gonna be an actor and writer, hopefully.
All right. If you guys noticed, I've been working on with Cedric, and he has shared with us that when he gets excited, we notice that, and I do too, we tend to stutter just a little bit through excitement. So he and I have been working on classes. If you notice a difference in his speech, I'm going to give 1,000 points to Cedric. So every time you guys recognize that he is literally in control of his instrument, his eye, where he's focusing his eyes, his shoulder placement, his framing, and his ability to really control his speech, we're going to award him 1,000 points. So as you guys recognize, we're going to, as a group, we're going to give points to you, Cedric. So we're all watching you. No pressure. You only got 30 minutes to be in control.
Yeah.
You can handle this. All right, we're going around the block. We have Ms. Love. How do you pronounce your first name?
My first name's Michaelie. I know it's spelled very differently from how it's pronounced. But,
oh, I love it. Michaelie. And who referred you?
Jeffrey Tunches.
Jeffrey, and out of Costa Rica.
Yes, out of Costa Rica. I'm in LA. But,
you're in LA by,
He's
okay, wonderful. And I know he's referring Robert Rodriguez's niece is coming in too. So just pay attention, guys. We have some very talented, if you don't know who Robert Rodriguez is, you need to do some homework, but one of the most talented directors on the planet. And he worked with Quentin Tarantino. He did El Mariachi 1 and 2. He did all sorts of Spy Kids. I mean, just a superstar. So his niece is going to join us here very soon. She may be here tomorrow, actually. So Jeff Tunches has been referring us from his office in Costa Rica. So he has a global office there, but he is one of the top managers. So really excited. Let's go. Who have I not introduced yet? Dom. I know Dom's always last. Ella. Let's go to Ella Grace.
Hi.
Ella, did you actually sign the paperwork with your manager yet or not yet?
We just got the new headshots and they're coming this week, and then we will.
Okay, so 1,000 points for your new headshots. Michelle, did you get new headshots?
Looks.
Michelle, did you get new headshots?
I did. I got 5 different looks.
Are you able to? I don't know if I have it. I wanna show those. So I'm gonna.
I don't have them on this laptop.
Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna email those photos to Dom, and Dom's gonna screen share them when he gets them. So Dom, you wanna put in her private chat, your email. So look in your private chat. Email him those photos. I love showcasing your guys' work. All of you, if you can kind of see what's happening, all of you are out there killing it in your business. You're handling your business, your agents, your managers, your rehearsals, you're handling your visual image in your Zoom rooms. Your guys are doing this and you guys are booking. So what I'm trying to do right now is show you this stuff is really working. I'm proud of all of you. Let's talk to Ms. Love and find out what type of history she has in acting. Any background, any other schools you've gone to?
Yeah, I didn't go to school for acting. I'm from Texas originally. I went to the University of Texas at Austin. But I did a lot of like theater during college. I did a lot of stage work and stuff and a little bit of voice work when the pandemic hit. And so after the pandemic hit, everything kind of flew sideways and I decided why not move out to LA and get my foot in the game, my foot in the door and try and see if I can do it. So
I love it. I love it. Well, one of my producing partners, we talk to her often, Cindy, is from Austin, Texas. So half the year she's there and half the year she's here. Shuffle the deck. You don't know if she's here or there, but you'll probably meet with her in Austin or you'll meet with her here. But we're going to talk to you about some stuff I know we have coming up and Jeff's told us about you. So we're happy to have you join us here at BSA Live. All right, Dom.
I'm excited to be here.
Oh, we're so happy. And you can play some of the games with us too. I'll include you. So just stay close. Dom, let's go to our stage director, and he's our actor. Let's show a little video that I made on my cell phone. I'm not an editor. I didn't hire any of my crew to do this. I just was sitting around. I had one of you guys missed your class, and I forget who it was, but somebody missed their class. So I utilized that opportunity to make this video. So the show must go on. So let's screen share the video, and then we'll be right back with our showcase. All right, so that's a little hybrid of what we're doing. We're trying to get a live version of BSA Live on a physical stage, hybrid with this Zoom room for those of you that can't make it to LA. And then we're going to do both. We're actually going to interact with the video screen and with the live stage at performers. And so we're going to start working on the hybrid. So again, if you're in LA, you're more than welcome to join us at the theater. It's really close. It's on Wilshire and Fairfax area, if you know that area at all. And if you're, over the pond and can't get an air flight over here to make it, then we'll include you via Zoom. So just watch for that. All right. Again, today is showcase. So we have prepared pieces. Tomorrow's improv. So it's all, you never know what you're going to get. So let's start with Cedric, because Cedric's got to jump off here soon. Cedric, I am going to interview you really quick. It's going to be an improv. Dom will put us in one of our immersive stages. The goal for you is to watch your body. Use your eyes as lasers, as energy with us. So look at the camera. And if you start to feel yourself getting excited and any stutter comes up, take a breath. Just stop right there and breathe. So we're working on relaxation for Cedric. And here's an improv game to help him with this exercise. All right, so we're going to be in an immersive room of Dom's choice. This is a little of what we do on Thursdays, a little sample of Thursdays. And we are in the kitchen. All right, here we go. And just follow my lead, go with me. But if you feel yourself getting overly excited, just take a breath at any time, okay? Here we go. And you guys watch. If he doesn't stutter, we're going to give him 1,000 points. All right. All right, welcome to the Hollywood Review. My name's Teacher Tony. I'm very excited to have our next guest. He's one of my favorite students at BSA Live. He is absolutely killing it. Let's put our hands together for Cedric. How you doing, sir?
Doing well, thank you.
Good, good, good. So what brings you here to the Hollywood Review? You have any shows coming up or any live productions you need to share with our audience?
Well, I'm always a struggling actor, so.
Yeah, your mic's a little quiet. I don't know if you can get a little closer to the mic. So you're a starving, struggling actor. Is that what I heard?
Always.
Do you like acting, I'm assuming?
That's why I'm doing it.
Good, good, good. So what's coming up next? You have some auditions. I know you have some feature films that you booked.
Yes, yes, that is correct.
Watch your eyes and your body language. Just focus with us. Let's center up on the camera and continue. We'll cut that out. And, rebroadcast. We'll make sure we cut that out. So what brings you, what are you doing? What shows do you have currently that you booked and you'll be filming?
Well, I have 2 school projects that I'm currently filming, as well as a short film that I'll hopefully be starring in as the lead role very soon. So
wonderful. And how many different languages do you speak?
Well, I speak German and English fluently since those are my 2 native tongues, and I've been teaching myself Japanese for 2 years now. So
wonderful. Well, we're going to give you 3,000 points. You have not stuttered once, and normally you couldn't get a sentence out. You were killing it. I'm so proud of you. 3,000 points for the game night. We're going to cut all that out. Back to the show. Let's go to a commercial break. We'll be right back after this commercial sponsor. All right, that's how we do it. What do you guys think? Let's go back to the group view. 1 private class, and this man stopped stuttering. Oh my God. How do you feel, Cedric?
Better, honestly.
It's powerful when you take control of your instrument. What did we do? What changed it?
Really just trying to speak a bit more slowly, and breathing obviously helps, because the weird thing is people who have speech impediment, such as stuttering and all that, a lot of us, when we talk to ourselves, we don't stutter at all. However, when we speak to others, it's, it just comes out, and so, but been a bit thanks to Tony, it's, it is what it is now.
It is what it is. It's relaxation. Every one of us actors need relaxation, not just you, every one of us. In relaxation, we are able to respond to the impulses that come naturally. When we're excited, we miss them. We just drive right by them. So if you guys have ever ridden in a car to a destination, but yet another time you walked to that destination, you notice all sorts of things along the path that you didn't notice in the car because you were going so fast. So in life, when we slow down, we appreciate things, little things. And as actors, we dissect other people and we become other characters in our 16-step breakdown. This is my transition to Saraya. Let's get Saraya in a Zoom spotlight with me. Thank you. Put our hands together for Cedric. Very good exercise. I got a couple more for you, Ced. Don't go too far. So let's bring Saraya in. She's one of our newest students. She's working on our organic 16-step breakdown here. How you doing, Saraya?
Hi, I'm great.
Hi, your mom was telling us how you got that name. You want to share a little backstory on how your name, your unique, came to be?
Oh yes, okay, so before I was born, my mother had a dream of me, and she said that she saw me and that I told her what my name was. And that's like how she got my name, but my name means princess of the sun, or princess, or messenger of the universe.
Right, it's beautiful, and it's a derivative of Sarah, right? Sarah?
Yeah, it has like the combination with Sarah with it.
And yeah, so it's beautiful. It's a beautiful name. Great stage name, uniquely you. All right, so we've been working on the 16-step breakdown. It could be real boring, but we made it fun, and we gamified it, right? We gamified it. So if you can tell me what step 6 is right now, I'll give you 1,000 points for tomorrow's improv night.
Objective, A, intention, B, reason, C, conflict.
Wow, 1,000 points. If you can tell me what step 12 is, I'll give you another 1,000 points. She's using her notes, but that's okay. At least she knows.
Vocal characteristics.
Vocal characteristics, and that's 11. What's 12? That was 12. What's 11?
Oh, okay. Physical characteristics.
Right, so 11 and 12 physical. So another 2,000 points for you. I'm going to do 2 more for you. What is step 2?
Storyline in one simple sentence.
Another 1,000 points for you. And the last question that everyone in this class should know. What is step 16, class?
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah, that's our favorite step. Forget about it. It means get out of this and get into your heart, get into your gut. It's really important to be an emotional actor, not a thinking actor. A thinking actor is what we do in pre-production and prep and script breakdown. But once we're done breaking it down, we go to step 16, we forget about it. We get our opening emotion from step 10, and we just let it bounce us like a pinball wherever we end up. We do not result as actors. We allow the circumstance to hit each one that causes the next one, which causes the next one, and you end up wherever we end up. And in a play, in a production, you may end up in a different spot every single time as an emotional actor, but as we get more conditioned to on stage practice, we end up finding where our marks are for camera and marks for theater, and they all just kind of come together. And we'll work on all that. All right, big round of applause. You got a bunch of money for that. So big round of applause for Saraya. Let's bring in Kayla. Kayla, we're gonna bring in, see if we can earn you some money tonight. This is my way of giving you guys a pop quiz. This is a fun way of giving you a pop quiz. All right, where's upstage? I want you to point to upstage in a theater. If you were on center stage right now, point to where upstage is.
Isn't it right here?
No, that's in my monitor. Now, do you know the difference between camera left and stage left?
Didn't you say if it was stage left, it was camera right?
Right, so
Right.
your perspective on stage would be stage left. My perspective looking through the camera lens would be my left. So camera left is my left, the camera operator or the director.
Mm.
And the person on stage would be just the opposite, but it would be your left or your right. So the reason you need to know this is if a director says go left, 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 chances are they're looking in a monitor and they're not making the adjustment because they're so into what they want. They want to see you in the frame a little more to the left. You need to go right. So the best thing to say is, you want me to go stage left or camera left? And they'll love you for it. And they'll go, oh my God, this professional actor, bring her back. But you need to know where upstage, downstage, stage left, stage right is, camera left, camera right. You need to know this, okay? So one more chance. Where's upstage?
It's this way.
Nope. So the theater back in the Greek days of theater, right, would go upstage. So upstage is up, right? The camera monitor's up, and back is upstage. What's downstage? Go down the slide.
Right.
And you end up at the front of the stage, the lip of the stage, that's center, downstage. Upstage, downstage. What's stage left?
Over here.
Right, which, well, no, that's your, yeah, that's stage, right? What's camera right? Same thing,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
You see the adjustment?
Mm.
Right, so you just got to make the little adjustments in your head. So go ahead and write that on a piece of paper, put a plus on your paper, and put at the top, upstage, downstage, stage left, stage right, camera left, camera right, so that you can actually see it in your head, okay?
Right.
So I'll give you 1,000 points for that, all right?
Thank you.
Let's go to Zack. Thank you, big round of applause for Kayla. You guys, thank you for participating. Let's bring Zack in.
He needs to turn his camera first.
All right, we'll get the little Zoom box in here. Again, this little pop quiz for everybody that takes the private classes. You guys never know when I'm going to throw a pop quiz at you. And Michele, be ready. We're going to do your scene soon, you and Ella. So you guys get ready, prepare yourself, sense memory, preparation.
It does not look like Zach's responding, so let's just move on to the next one.
All right, Zack, take 1,000 points from Zack away. He lost 1,000 points. Let's go to Greg. How are you, Greg?
I'm wonderful. Thank you. Living the dream.
And so you took a private class, and what did you think? And I'm not trying to get brownie points for you right now, but I do want to talk about your production. So what did we discuss in your class?
Well, we discussed basically, some of the theory behind your class, and we talked about the upstage, downstage, stage right, stage left, some of the basic principles of acting. Gave a little bit of history of my background as far as, studying, early in theater and doing some background work, and we discussed some of my history.
Did we go over the 16 steps?
We didn't go over the 16 steps in our class. We talked about it briefly, but we didn't go over each one specifically, no.
All right, so make sure we do. That's the whole foundation of what we build on. That's it. With a solid platform, we can build anything on. Okay, so make sure you remind me. Your class is what, tomorrow or Friday?
I'll schedule one for Friday.
Friday. Okay. All right. So make sure we schedule. All right, guys. Let's go to looking at the little Zoom boxes here. We'll go back in gallery. Let's go to Ray real quick. So Ray, what are we gonna do? Because I'm gonna figure out the order. We're gonna go with our first scene with Michele and Ella in about a minute.
Okay.
What are you working on?
Yeah, monologue.
Okay. And we worked on it, right? You're private?
Yes, we did, definitely.
Good. So you're gonna go after Michele and Ella. And then I'm gonna do one more thing with Cedric and release him. And then I'm gonna release Ella early because she's over there on the East Coast. And how many other East Coasters do I have? I have Saraya from Jersey, I think, right? Where are you from? Oh, you're from New York, New York. You're from New York. She's from New York, the real New York. And then Greg is over in Atlanta, I think, or at least Georgia. And then Dom is Minnesota. Okay, so, and Kayla is Kentucky. And Zack is here on the West Coast with me. Michele is in, she's in, not Utah, you're in.
Nope, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Mexico, yes. And Kevin's over, are you Culver City, Kevin?
Sawtell area.
Oh, you're my neighbor. Okay, you're right around the corner.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we pretty much know this is a global school, and refer your friends. And here's the last little promo for tonight. If you guys refer a student that joins, I will give you an entire month of free school the whole month. Just refer one person. That's how we grow. Okay. I don't know if you guys care, but your parents will. So refer one person and let's grow the school. And then again, if you guys want to participate globally and take people from your area, like, you know, in London or wherever you're based out of, we have someone from Australia, and you guys want to be the representative over there to grow the school, we'll actually share the actual money with you guys, and we'll talk about that off camera. Okay. So we have incentive programs, tons of them. And as we grow the school, you guys can participate. Okay. So that way you can have free education. And that's my goal, is to get all of you educated, still run a business, and also give it to you guys for free. So you can't have a better win-win-win situation than that. All right, let's get into the work. Let's get Ella Grace, and let's get Michele in our little Zoom spotlight that Dom is controlling for us. Have you guys emotionally warmed up, physically warmed up, spiritually warmed up? Did your relaxation? Did your vocal warm-ups?
Yes.
All right, Ella, do a vocal warm-up for me real quick. Just show our audience what you do.
Okay, I have gum in my mouth as a prop. So yeah.
So take it out and just.
Okay. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if woodchuck would a woodchuck all the wood if woodchuck would?
All right, and then Michele, I know you're off camera, but come back in real quick.
Okay.
Do a vocal warm-up for us.
Betty bought a bit of butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I buy some better butter and put it with my bitter butter, it will make my bitter butter better.
All right, see how they're over enunciating? All right, when you over enunciate and you stretch your face, it actually works better for your scene. That's a vocal warm-up, you guys. Okay, let's do a little stretch. Get your arms stretched so we don't feel so restricted in our space. You guys can go all the way up stage, you can go down stage, you can go off camera, on camera. You get to use your space. You get to use your props, your wardrobe, use it. All right, your rooms are your set. And I'll be quiet now. You guys take it away when you're ready, and action.
Turn down the music, hon.
Hello? No, they haven't left yet. No.
Steven, have you seen my lipstick? The one that Meryl Streep gave me.
I swear she would lose her mind if it wasn't attached to her head. Who knows? I'll call you when they leave. Yeah. Talk to you later.
Who was on the phone?
Amanda. She's coming over to study later. We have a test on Monday in chemistry. What's wrong?
Oh, there's something that your father and I didn't tell you about this weekend.
And what's that?
We're going with the Sloans.
What was that?
We're going with the Sloans.
That's nice.
Megan is going to be coming over and spending the weekend here.
Mom, no.
I don't understand what happened. The two of you used to be friends.
Mom.
She's coming over here. You know?
It's easy. I mean, I became popular and she did not.
Well, maybe you could help her.
Mom, no, I cannot help her. She is clueless. No one can help her. She's beyond help. She has no fashion sense whatsoever. She wears orange with everything.
And what is wrong with orange?
Orange is so last season.
April, she is coming over and staying the weekend with you.
It will ruin my reputation if she shows up.
Shows up? She is coming. And no one has to know. I mean, it's not like you're going to have a party or anything while we're gone. And, you know, I'm sure Amanda won't say anything.
Of course she will say something.
She's your best friend.
So these things get out. Amanda cannot keep a secret, and neither would I, especially one about Megan Sloan.
April.
Mom, please, no.
You're just going to have to deal.
No, please don't open the door. No. Please. Mom.
April.
Can't you just tell them that I'm sick?
Hey, June, David, hello, come on in. Hi, Megan.
Cut. All right, guys, a couple notes, but really coming along, really nice. Let's give them a big round of applause. All right, Michele, I'm going to give you some business. Can you have some clothes that you're folding? Is there anything that you can do with your hands? And so you're not just, we're not playing tennis here. So grab some clothes and fold. I want you to fold your clothes. You've just gotten them out of the dryer and you're talking to your daughter. You're getting the house ready for your guest. Ella, great job with your phone prop. Great job in between your dialogue. Great job with filling it in, right? Great job. I believed you were on the phone. You made me believe you were really there. So everything, the only thing is if you're waiting for a line, don't wait for a line. You're engaged in your activity, you're engaged in your intention. So don't wait for Michelle's character for her line. It's not like I don't speak till she speaks. You fill in the space. And you did it at the very end. You remember how you're like, no, please. That wasn't written in there. You brought that.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're waiting for her cue line and she doesn't, maybe she didn't hear a cue line, give her the cue line again if you think that's the situation, because you're on stage, there's nothing you can do, right?
Yeah.
So no one's going to cut, camera's rolling. So you'll have to fill in the space because you both know what you want from the scene, okay? So this time, we're not going to do the whole scene, but I want you to bring more business. I want you to fill in more Ella. Michele, I really want to see you engaged in folding the laundry. So however you work the camera so that we can see you, maybe hold it up, shake it off, kind of do, maybe that's not how you really fold in real life, but for camera, make us believe you're putting stuff away.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to go to the top. I'm only going to do a portion of it this time. And let's see if you can take direction. Okay. And one more time. Great job. Action.
Honey, turn down the music.
Hello? No, they haven't left yet. I know. No, that's crazy. Like, I can't believe that would happen. So unrealistic.
Have you seen my lipstick? The one that Meryl Streep gave me?
I swear, she would lose her mind if it wasn't attached to her head.
Okay, freeze, everyone, freeze. Michele, move on camera more. We want to see what you're doing. Okay, there you go. And hold up the clothes so we can see it. Continue. Action.
Who knows? I'll call you when they leave. Yeah. Okay, tell her to say bye. I'll talk to you later.
And bite your fingernails because you're nervous.
Okay.
And keep business. All this. You're juggling a lot of balls right now. And then you're talking to yourself, bite your nails, you're nervous.
Hey, honey.
Be nervous. And you're not biting your nails. You can, but Michele, you're biting yours because you're about ready to break some news to her.
Okay.
Okay. Be nervous. How are you gonna tell your daughter? Keep honey, sweetie.
Hey, sweetie. Hey, I need to talk to you.
Huh?
Yeah, I need to,
Bite your nails.
there's something that I need to talk to you about.
What's wrong? Yeah, what?
See, sweetie, the thing is, there's
Okay,
something.
take a moment. Wait, Michele, take a moment. Now reset and approach. So you're getting yourself, now you're getting the courage, and then go for it. Okay.
There's something that your father and I didn't tell you about this weekend.
Okay, so now you're committed. Now commit the rest of it. Go.
And what's that?
Go for it.
We're going with the Sloans.
And now go back to folding. Bury your eyes in folding. There you go. You're kind of embarrassed you have to do this. Keep going.
Okay, that's nice.
Don't look at her. Keep folding your clothes. You're focused on the clothes.
Megan is coming over.
Now look for her response. You take it.
What?
Now back to your clothes.
Mom, no.
Now you have to confront your daughter. Now confront her with your eyes. Stop everything and confront her.
I don't understand what happened.
It's easy, Mom. I became popular and she did not.
And maybe you can help her with that. You know,
Okay, now you guys are in a confrontation. Now we have a scene. Both of you get what you want. Have a fight. Go.
No, I cannot help her with that. She is clueless. No one can
Why
help.
not?
She's beyond help, Mom. She has
Really?
no fashion.
Michele, don't let your daughter talk to you like this. You're the boss. Go.
She has no fashion sense whatsoever, and she wears orange.
And what is
everything.
wrong with the orange? There's nothing wrong with orange.
Orange is so last season. You don't
Get her, Michele.
understand.
Get
Yes,
her.
no. She is coming over here. And it's not like anyone has to know.
She-
I mean,
Mom, it
you're
will
not going to have a party or anything while we are gone.
And now
She's
listen
going
for
to
her
be-
response, right?
It
You're not
will
having a party.
ruin my reputation if she shows up.
shows up. She is coming. No one will know. And Amanda's your best friend. She's going to be here.
No,
So,
these things
you won't
get
say
out.
anything.
Amanda cannot keep a secret for her life.
Well,
Neither
then
can
don't have
I.
to come over then.
Especially whenever
know
I'm making
what?
food.
That's the door. They're coming. You're just going to have to deal.
No, don't answer it. Can you
Wine,
just
wine, Ella, wine, Ella, wine.
No,
April,
stop, please. Can you just
just-
tell me that I'm sick or you're having the house
April?
quarantined? Please stop, Mom.
Zip.
We love.
Now pout, Ella.
June, David, Megan, come on in.
And now fake, do your fake hi. Perfect, and cut. Do you guys see the energy when you have an intention and you guys fight and then you try to find your way around the fight to win? That's how you act. You win, you get what you want, but you don't play nice on stage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys feel the difference when you engaged? And
Yep.
then Michele, when you brought business to it, did you see how much more life you had?
Yep. And I admit, I was kind of paying more attention to Ella than actually acting in the scene because we had talked, this was the play and this is the opening scene. So yeah,
And I know you wrote it.
So,
But from my perspective, right?
Right.
On a Zoom box, you got to take direction, even if you wrote it.
Right. And with Ella, I mean, like I said, I think it helped once I stopped watching Ella for the purpose of possibly casting as a director and just acting.
Yeah, right. And what's
So I think that's where my disconnect.
And what step is that?
Forget about it.
16, right?
16, yes.
What do we do in 16?
Forget about it.
How do we do that? We get out of
We
here,
get out of here.
take the
Yes.
director cap off, and we put the emotional artist in.
Yes.
And that's all we do, step 16.
Mhm.
Okay, it's a very natural process as a writer, producer, and director and casting director. It's natural. But we have to know, like, if you're Clint Eastwood, how can he act and write and produce?
Yep.
Direct? Because he knows what lane he's in when he's in it.
Right.
He trusts his team, they'll do their job, and you just do yours. If that's your job today as actor, just do actor. If your job's writer, then do writer, right? Casting director, when you're casting. You just need to know which position you're in. You can't be in all of them at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, so great lesson for
Out of the
everyone.
head.
Yeah,
Yep.
great one. Ella Grace, oh my God, Michele, both performances spectacular. Ella, there's no reason you shouldn't sign with an agent manager and you should be on Nickelodeon or Disney like tomorrow. There's absolutely no reason other than if you don't want to, that's your choice, but everything is set up for you to just kill it, to knock it out of the park.
Thank you.
Okay, and Michelle's already booking left and right. She's booked what? What have you done, Michele? 2 commercials and
I actually booked another commercial.
3 commercials.
So 3 commercials in 3 weeks. And my last day of filming for the short is on Friday. So
Working actress right there, guys.
Yep.
And she had retired for a while or took a break for a while and she just came back and she just picked it up like riding a bike. So this stuff works. I'm
Mhm.
so proud of the 2 of you. You have no idea. No idea. Did you send those photos to Dom for us to show?
I did, yes.
Dom, do you have them? Are you able to show us those photos? And I'll Phil, while we go to our next performance, we're gonna bring in, let's give him a big round of applause, guys. And let's bring in Ray. I'm gonna talk to Ray while we're getting those photos set up. You guys, amazing. I'm really proud of you. Just leaps and bounds each week, getting better and better and better. Okay. Let's go to Ray, Big Play Ray. And
All right.
when those photos are ready.
All right, I'm gonna get ready real quick.
Okay, remember, while I get you on deck, you should be doing that while we're doing our other scene, getting yourself ready. So just let that be known. If you're on deck, you're next. Make sure you build your set, have your wardrobe, props, mic, everything ready. How we doing, Dom?
Give me 1 more minute to the picture.
No worries, no worries. Let's talk to Maria and Harold. So let's get them in the Zoom box with me. Let's share a split screen here on the spotlight. I know you're doing multiple things, Dom. I appreciate you. Great look, Ray. We'll come right back to you. So let's talk to Marian and see what she thought of our first performance. So we'll bring her in just a sec. We'll unmute your mic, Harold. All right, here they come. All right, guys, what did you think of that last scene, Maria?
About the last
The last scene,
scene.
the one we just watched.
¿Te gusta?
Me gusta mucho. They are very natural, authentic, fluid, as hear one another. Very relaxed. I'm very, what is in English? They can feel one another in their working.
So
yes, I like it. I like it.
Thank you. So you speak Spanish fluently, and that's your native tongue. So did you feel the energy, even though you maybe didn't pick up English 100%? Could you relate to it even without it being in Spanish?
Oh, I think it's the same. I think language is not the, it's not decide. It decide what is the actor's intention.
Sí.
Sometimes no need talk on. Sometimes
Sí.
I can see in the face. Sometimes long scene. I'm not talk on people. This I like it. I like it. The movies, some movies, you know.
Yes.
All movies, in all movies, is I don't know 20 words.
Yes.
Very interesting. This is the all strong actors concentration in acting, in expression, in the feel, in the relation one another. And sometimes when so many talk on, is not that good.
Right.
Because,
So if you guys are picking up what she's saying, that it's not about the dialogue, it's about the
I'm missing,
connection.
you know, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm missing sometime in this exercise, improvisation, yes? ¿Cómo se dice en English?
Improvisation.
Improvisation. I'm sorry, improvisation. See? I'm missing sometime more pauses or silence. I can talk with my mama. If my mama told me I cannot do this or this or this or this, I can no answer mama because I respect mama or I fear mama or I don't know, but I can that play.
Right.
Contra mama thing. I can see my face in my feel. Now I kill my mama right now. Right now. But I not talk nothing.
Right. No, yeah,
But
emotional.
example, yes. Sometimes more pause, more, but this, you understand me?
I do. So you guys understand what she's saying. It's not about the dialogue. It's about the emotional connection. We talk about that all the time.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
we raise the stakes for a clear intention.
Exactly.
Opening emotion, which is our step 10. And how do we get it? Through personalization, through our sense memory triggers, all the stuff we work on in the private classes. Let's ask Harold, what was your experience today of our first?
I was impressed. I thought both Michele and Ella were great. And I agree with
They
you.
are great. They are great.
I really loved Ella's prop, the phone. She just was, it's just perfect, right?
yeah.
And Michele the same, right? And you could feel the tension building, right? And that was nice. I mean, they're not even in the same room. That's impressive, right?
Yeah, Zoom is challenging. So the fact that we're bringing it to this level on Zoom is pretty amazing. Now, when we gave them business, did you notice the second take when we had her do laundry, how much more life came? And so you guys always engage in an activity. We do that in real life. Why wouldn't we do it here? So always find things in your house, props, wardrobe, and just engage in a business. It's not just about tennis with dialogue. Okay, so you guys, these are our celebrity guests today. We're really honored to have Harold and Maria with us each week. I'm honored to be working with them on a couple things here. And we're going to go to Ray. So let's put our hands together for everyone that's still here. Cedric, I know you got to go. So if you have not left already, you're more than welcome to jump off. Ella Grace, if you have to jump, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, I
to
have
jump.
to jump off.
Well, I'm very happy that you could be with us today. And if you want to join
Yeah,
us
I
tomorrow,
might join tomorrow for some of the improv games.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. You can come. Anybody that has this link, they can come back each Wednesday or Thursday if they want. All right.
Wait, Tony, did you say that I can jump off? Or?
Yeah, you can take off.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks for having me.
Take care. All right, guys. Any of you, if it's late and you have to jump off, that's cool. Just send us a little text in the chat. I'll get it. And you guys don't worry about having to. Yeah, you too, Dom. All right, Tom. I'm going to get to you in a second. Let's go to Ray. Big play, Ray. So, Ray, have you worked on your character?
Oh, wow, Captain.
Yes, I have.
We love this. This look. Woo. I love it.
So you worked on your backstory.
Yeah.
And you worked on where you are.
Right.
And you worked on what you want. And you worked on what caused you to get here, your emotional connection with it, right? All that stuff is going on in your head. Now, what's step 16?
Forget about it.
You don't need to think about it anymore because you already did the work. It's going to be there. This is where trust and faith comes in. It's done. You've done the work. Let it go. Go into your character. Bring it out. Be big and then bring it back. Allow yourself, don't put yourself in a box. Don't put yourself in rules. No rules. There's no right, there's no wrong. Commit to the emotional opening and let yourself bounce yourself like pinball or pool. Each move bounces the next move, the next move, the next move. You have no idea how this thing's going to happen. You don't know where you're going to end up. You don't know what you're going to do. You don't know what you're going to say. You just know what your first line is and your opening emotion. That's all you need to know. If you drop a line, improv your way back to the next line. We don't know what you're saying. So if you have to improv, go for it. But do not be locked into a prison of rules. And take your time, take a breath, get yourself emotionally in that location. Take your time. Remember, silence is golden. Don't be scared of silence, and action.
Just listen, just listen. It was the biggest mistake of my life. I mean, you gotta understand, just listen. Hear me out. I was just a West Indian kid, mopping floors, kissing officer ass to get whatever I can, you know, and mama set me down. She got a new boyfriend. So I enlisted out of high school. I just wanted something different. It's not a job, it's an adventure, right? Like Uncle Sam said, I hated it. I had to get out. So I was working in the kitchen, chopping lettuce, that real heroic stuff. You know? And I had this big knife. I chopped my little finger off. And 3 days later, I was a free man. Honorably discharged. Disabled while serving. Get a check every month.
I love it. Let's give him a big round of applause. So I'm going to give you a little direction here, as a director might do in a casting office. I'm going to give you a total left turn. I want you to find something to drink, a brown paper bag, a bottle of Boone's Farm, some wino stuff. I'm going to put you in an alley. I'm going to put you as a homeless drunk. I'm going to put you as a veteran that just got lost. I'm going to have you addicted to drugs and alcohol. And this is your big chance to shine. Somebody's walking down the alley and you're going to catch her. Hey, I want to tell you something. And then just start telling your story. And this person could give a crap about what you're saying, but you feel like you're in front of 100,000 people. You're a star and you're telling your story, but you're a drunk. So find me a bottle, find me a brown bag, go through your props, your house, grab some water, like there, milk it. And you're not in living color drunk, right? You're not Damon Wayans drunk, but you're a wino. You're a homeless wino that has somebody that you finally forced to listen to you that does not want to be there. So your intention is to tell this grand story, Hollywoodize it, glamify it, bigger than life. And there's a little bit of drinking you got going on. So, and the hardest thing to play is drunk, because we always want to play drunk, right? We want to play just like the biggest version of drunk. Drunk is subtle. Just a little, every so often you trip on your tongue or something, right? So you don't have to go to the extremes in this, but don't be too conservative. So you got to feel it out. You'll find your way through. If you're too big the first time, that's fine. We'll bring it down. But if you're too little, that's not okay. So, right, you're gonna play in this space and see what you find. It's an experiment, no right or wrong. So this is a direction. You're a drunk, homeless, wino, same lines, action.
You know, well, my
you got to get him over. You got to get him over. Where's he at? You got to see him. He's over. Hey, come here. Get him over. Improv a little.
Hey, come here. You know what my biggest mistake was? Well, I mean, you got
go big. Go big.
You got to understand. I was just a little whippersnapper running around down south.
Have fun.
And then Uncle Sam called.
Laugh with me. Fake laugh. Now go. Go.
I was down south mopping floors, kissing officer ass just to get a little handout. It was that type of life.
Now warm your hands on the fire. Warm your hands on the fire. Put them out. Put them out.
Yeah.
Open them up. Open them up. There you go. Get warm.
Ooh,
I'll tell your story.
It's so cold out here. Mama used to tell me, you don't get a job, you gotta enlist in the military, you know. So I enlisted. Yeah, I hated it. It was a nightmare.
Don't overdo your prop. Just a little bit. It's okay.
With Willie Bach. Country boys know how to have fun. He brought this big Rambo.
You just grabbed your drink. Drink it. Finish. If you do it, go. It's an impulse. Go with it. No, go. There you go.
Yeah. Oh.
Laugh. Get yourself back in there.
He bought this big knife. I mean, like Rambo, like Steven Seagal knife. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. I could cut lettuce and cut garlic like them Italians, but I cut my finger off.
Laugh.
3 days later, I was home. Oh man, honorably discharged. Oh, disabled while serving.
Now it's salute.
I get a check every goddamn month. Yep. Yeah.
All right, man. Let's go to the group view.
I'm sweating like crazy.
Good. You're working. You get paid big bucks to do this stuff. It's not easy work, but it's if you get it. Let's go to our group view. I got to tell you, man, these little tiny things that we bring to it, these little character choices, improvs, these things that we're working on every day, our games, all that stuff comes together. We throw it in the pot and we utilize it when we're doing our scenes and our monologues. This is what all the other actors are doing, but that's why we're doing all these games and outside exercises so that when you come back, it's just natural. Yeah, you can go take a shower after this, but when you come to stage, you bring it. You bring it and you don't play little. We don't ever play little. We play authentic. We play honest. We play from the heart. What did you feel? Turn your mic on. What did you feel when you added these extra little layers?
I mean, I felt myself just going somewhere that, like, I don't know where it's going. And it felt good though. It felt natural. And yeah, I mean, I just feel like I'm in the zone. It's just, sometimes it's like, previously you asked like, yo, do your touchdown dance. I don't know my touchdown dance. It just happens. And that was kind of that was the feeling.
Exactly. Let's go to Kevin Gallagher. Kevin, any thoughts? You've been watching Ray a long time.
Yeah, I just sent him a text. That's the best thing I've seen you do yet, Ray. That was great. I loved it. A little bit more work on it. I think you'll have that one nailed.
Yeah.
That was really, I loved it. I really
Thank you,
loved it.
Kevin.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you guys' feedback. You've been doing this a while. Let's go to Greg. He might be new to you. Ray might be new to your eyes, but what did you experience? And in the little stage direction from his first one to a second one, did you notice a difference?
I did. I'm aware that one of the hardest things to play is a drunk, and to play a drunk that's not overly drunk, that mild drunk. I had to do that once, and it was one of the hardest things I had to do. So I thought you did a really good job at taking the direction that Tony gave you on the spot when you had business to do with the drinking, and you took his direction from that very well. Because when you did that, the whole thing shifted. It became kind of funny, kind of humorous, you know what I mean? And it would just seem more natural. So I just really liked the way you took the direction and went with it from there. Great direction, Tony.
Thank you. And just so you know, Greg studied Shakespeare, and he's I think he graduated in the arts. So he comes from a lot of experience in that world. But drunk is very, very hard to play. But in the beginning, guys, don't worry about it. Just go big, and then we'll bring it down. Let's go to Michele. What did you think as a budding director? What did you witness?
Yeah, I loved the fact that he took direction, and I sent him a chat too saying that I loved his eyes. There was when he leaned in and his eyes got really big. It was just amazing. So yeah, I agree with Kenny that this could be a really good piece, just a little bit more work on it for him. So yeah.
Sounds good. All right, guys. If anybody else has comments, they're more than welcome to share them right now. If they're positive, I'll allow you guys to, on this particular one, to share your experience. Anybody want to share, Ms. Love?
Yeah, I'd like to share.
Yes, go for it.
Ray, it was great. And I'm not an actor, as you know, as is all new to me. But I got to tell you one thing that really, I don't know if anybody remembers the movie, The Raiders of the Lost Ark with Harrison Ford. There is a scene in that movie where the submarine comes up to the ship, and there's a captain on that little ship where Harrison Ford is with, I've forgotten her name, you are the dead ringer for that guy. It's amazing. Do you know the scene?
Yeah, mute.
Yes, I've definitely watched that movie a lot and previously. Yeah, I do remember that scene.
No, you were the dead ringer. It's really great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, es muy bueno. Me gustó mucho, sí.
Yeah, very nice.
Very nice. All right, Ms. Love, do you want to say anything real quick? We're going to go to another video. We're going to play Kayla. She had to jump, but we're going to play her video. I'm still trying to get her to do this stuff live, but right now she's recording it and sending it in, it's fine if you guys want to do that as well. So Ms. Love, any comments so far?
I mean, I'm just having a great time watching everybody. I mean, everyone's doing such an amazing job, and the way you give notes and everybody takes them in and utilizes them so well. It's amazing. This is my first online acting class I've ever done. So it's all been amazing, and you guys are all incredible. I mean, this is wonderful.
Well, thank you. Welcome back anytime. We'd love to see you work with us. All right, let's play Kayla's video. This was an audition she just had. And she booked, I think she booked this one too. She's booking everything she's auditioning for right now. So let's see what this one was.
Kayla Perkins, 5'6", Kentucky. Let me tell you something about Janice Ian. We were best friends in middle school. I know, right? It's so embarrassing. I mean, whatever. So, in 8th grade, I started going out with my first boyfriend, Kyle, who was totally gorgeous. But then He had to move to Indiana. And Janice was like weirdly jealous of him. If I blew her off to hang out with Kyle, she'd be like, why didn't you call me back? And I'd be like, why are you so obsessed with me? So then, I was having an all-girls pool party for my birthday. And I was like, Janice, I can't invite you because I think you're a lesbian. I mean, I couldn't have a lesbian at my birthday party. There were gonna be girls there in their bathing suits. I mean, right? She was a lesbian. So then her mom called my mom and they started arguing. And then nobody would talk to her, so she dropped out of school. So then she comes back in the fall for high school and all her hair's cut off. And she was like totally weird. And now, I guess she's on crack. Oh my God, I love your skirt. Where did you get it?
Let's go back to the group view. So I worked with her for a while on that one. And when we finally put the gum in her mouth and had her start working the gum, all of a sudden this new character kind of came through that prop. And I've seen that happen a lot when people chew on straws, chew on gum. Now gum is the, ultimate taboo in acting unless it is a prop. So I made her put the gum in after she did her slate, and I made her pull it so that the casting director realized she was using it as a prop. You're not supposed to just chew gum. That's like, don't forget you have gum in your mouth. But if you use it like she did. Now, I told her when I saw this, she needed to pick up the tempo a lot more. And she was still in all the other steps. She was still in her head and she was taking all the direction I gave her. Her slate needed to be a full body, not from shoulders up. She needed to turn faster, left, faster, right. So those are technical notes I've already given her and she's going to work on that. And she needs to pick up the tempo more, right? Because we work it so much, we want to hit every point we've worked on. But you guys got to trust step 16. You got to just let it go and just do it. She brought life to that. Those of us that have seen her growing in this class, that was one of her better pieces. She just needs to pick up the tempo. So let's go to Greg. Any comments on what you saw? If you were a casting director, might she get a call back from you?
Yeah, it was really interesting to watch her transition from her first appearance of just introducing herself and saying that she was from Kentucky. And then as she went into character, she just became this whole different person. So I really saw the transition in her. She really jumped into the character. She came alive. Her business with the gum, added a little spiciness to the character. So I thought it was well done.
I think the gum was her trigger. I think that's really what worked for her. And what I try to do with you guys, I try to figure where your trigger is. Dom, his is bigger. When we make him go bigger, 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 bigger. Now, as a director, I say bigger, but as a teacher, I say find the reason to go bigger, right? And Dom's been working on that, and he's bringing. If you notice that little video we had, he's in everything. He's killing our improv, right? He's upstaging everybody. He's going big, and that's what I saw in him, and I love it. So when you guys get to do scenes with Dom, make sure you go as big, if not bigger, and then we're going to watch you guys fight for, who could be funnier by being bigger and more honest and all the rules that we teach in comedy. So each one of you have a different, unique speciality, if that's not even a word, something special about you that I try to find and we polish so it comes out, right? But it's organic and it's natural. With Saraya, when we saw her, I had no clue she was 15. We were doing improvs the first time we met her, and she was going back and forth, and all these dudes are hitting on her. And then later I asked her age. She said 15. I'm like, oh, like we didn't know, because she has a presence, a very mature, comfortable in her skin presence. And so, she's right now, I don't see her as a Nickelodeon Disney kid. So what we'd have to do with her headshots and work with her is to bring out the more youth in her, the more childlike in her, or she can start working on her mature roles so that when she turns 18, she's just off and running. So that's going to be a battle for you, Saraya, is the way the world sees you and who you really are, right? I'm sure you get that a lot too, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm always mature. It's like something on my own.
Yeah.
But even if I think I would really be fit for mature roles, but it's always about what they want and the age.
Right. And when did you turn 15?
February 15th.
So I mean, you're 15. Like, there's no question.
Yeah.
So that's just some of the stuff we work with. And Michele, so Dom, can you show Michelle's photos? Are we ready for those? So we want to show, I've been working on characters with Michele because Michele and I are no longer 21. We might be 22, but we're not 21. And so we stopped doing the leading roles that we used to do, and now we have to do character roles. These are some of the characters we came up with. So this is her playing kind of like, if this was Brady Bunch, she'd, be the center square, in the Brady Bunch square, she'd be Alice, or maybe the kitchen lady, or maybe the soup lady on Seinfeld. Let's go to another one. This is military, but more comedic military, right? So she might be at a kindergarten school telling the little kindergartners to do push-ups if they didn't get their questions right. Could you see her coming in as the gym teacher? Could you see her in sitcoms? That's what I see in this. Okay, next one. Again, I see her on Scrubs. I see her on ER. I see her on Friends. I see a lot of comedy in those last 3 photos. Let's go to the next one. I see her as the lady, the Pine Sol lady. I see her as a commercial. I see her as the teacher, the professor, the lawyer. I see her as the mom, the grandma. There's so many things I see in this. Those are 4 photos that she could get a ton of work off. All right. So let's go through those 4 again. Sorry, Don. Let's look at the 4 of them again. So we're going to go back to the photo. All right. We'll go, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3, and then the 4th one. Okay. All right. So let's, anybody have a question on or want to comment on what they're seeing, one person being so diverse in their comedic roles? Let's go back to the group shot.
Okay.
All right. Anybody want to comment on headshots? We'll talk about how headshots get you work or help cost you a job. We as casting directors, when I worked at MGM and did casting for a while, and we would flip through photos like this fast until we saw one. Oh, there it is. And Michele and I did that. She had a photo shoot. Her photographer wasn't able to show up. So she had a friend take photos who is not a professional photographer. And I said, it doesn't matter. Let's flip through because you're an actor and you presented your emotion and the camera doesn't lie. And so we flipped through her photos as fast as we can. Those were the 4 that I liked. Anybody want to comment knowing Michele? Dom, you want to comment on the characters that you saw?
I could tell like each character kind of had a different posture and a different way that they stood, a different expression on their face, which you can see they're all different characters. It's not just you putting on a different outfit, it's you going into a different character.
Right. So had Michele gone in and had a different mindset, and maybe she went in and tried to, and Sharon Stone said it best. They said, Sharon Stone, how do you play characters? How do you stay current in this world of young actresses coming up that are 21, 2, and 3? And she's like, stop trying to play 21, 2, and 3 and play your typecast and be okay with it. And they said to Cher, how can you wear, the clothes you wear? There's so little there. There's so much to reveal. And she says, with attitude, you can wear anything. So again, it's all this subtext and emotion, and you need all that when you take your headshots. So people ask me, do you take your headshots now? I said, you take them now, but you're going to take them again, the more emotionally you get connected to the character. So we go in and we take photos with characters. If you're a leading person, you take it as a leading person, but you got to have something going on, backstory too. You don't just stand there and smile for the camera. Okay. Any other comments, questions on headshots? We're going to move on to wrap up the show here. Any comments, questions? Okay. All right. We're getting ready to wrap the show up. Any more prepared work? I know, Dom, you had a song. Kevin's next tomorrow. Anybody, Saraya, do you have anything you wanted? I know you did the 16 steps. We already talked about that. Moliann, did you have something?
I have a monologue.
Do you want to perform it for us tonight? It's okay.
Sure.
We're not going to judge you. By no means are we judging you. Okay. All right. She gets 1,000 points for doing her first monologue on our stage here. So give her 1,000 points for tomorrow. You guys can use on game night, improv night. All right. What are you doing? A comedy or a drama?
Drama.
And have you performed it before?
No.
This is the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the character? How old's the character?
Wait, let me go. So it's basically this like teenager talking about the death of her sister.
How does it make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel like obviously like really upset because I'm talking about like how my sister died.
Have you ever been really
And
upset?
huh?
Have you ever been really upset?
Yeah.
Pick one time in your life that you've been really upset. Give me the first initial of the person you were upset at.
R.
R. Think about R right now. Close your eyes. Think about how R upset you. You know your first line?
Yeah.
Okay. You can look at the lines other than your first line. You can never look at the paper for your first line, only your second line. So you have the first line memorized? Okay, you have the emotion. Go back to R. Think about R. Get yourself really amped up about R. And when you're ready, take your time. When you're ready, open your eyes and give me my first line and then go. Okay, take your time. Whenever you're ready, action.
When I was 6 years old, my parents bought me a bicycle for me and my twin sister's birthday, because we always liked sharing things, and we would take turns in driving it to school, and Clarice was a lot better than me at riding. So one day when it was my turn to ride the bike, of course, I was just determined to outstage her, I guess, and just prove to her that I was as good as she was. So I got on the bike and I started going faster and faster, and she had to run as fast as hell to catch up to me. And when I was on the bike, I let go of the handlebars and I felt like I was flying, and I wanted to see what it looked like. So I looked at the window beside me and I saw my reflection, and I don't know what happened. I guess that I must have gotten distracted or something, and I lost control of the bike, and I could feel myself going into the road, and a truck was coming, and I felt her entire body weight push onto me and push me out of the way. And next thing I knew, I was in the hospital. And I woke up and I said to my mum, she was there crying with my dad, bawling her eyes out. And I asked her where she was, if she was okay. And she couldn't even, she couldn't even look at me. And I know they don't say it, they don't talk about it, but I know what they were thinking. I killed her. And after that day, they never told me they loved me again. So that's it.
Wow. Now it almost feels like you were just telling me a real story. Is this really a monologue?
Yeah.
Have
My twin sister didn't die.
Right. I believe you just told me a real story about your twin sister. How much acting have you done?
It's been like a year now.
But I mean, professional acting, movies, television.
Not really. I've like been to classes and done like
Oh my God.
filming for.
You were absolutely phenomenal. That was so, I literally believed that you were telling me a story and you were just improv. Wow. Let's go to Maria. Mary, I'm just speechless. I thought she literally.
She's great. She's absolute, authentic, absolute. She flew.
I actually thought it was a real story.
I did too. I almost felt bad for having her do it. I was feeling guilty, like, oh.
You know, I must say very important email here. I only hear, yeah, I send, but in one moment I cannot more. I leave and go here. She make this. I cannot say mail and hear the 10 times. I leave my phone because I cannot. I must see. I must see her. This is incredible. It's very, very, very good.
Wow. And you're 15 as well, yes?
What?
She's 15, yes?
Yeah, I'm gonna be 16 next month.
Well, you're still 15. So, oh
Yeah.
my God. Wow.
We will celebration.
Exactly. Hey, guys, don't rush your birthday because it goes by really quick. So you don't need to rush. Oh my God, Kevin. Let's pop Kevin in place of, or Harold, did you want to say anything? I know you said you thought she was telling a real story, but we're good. Okay, let's get Kevin in. Kevin, what were your thoughts? I'm still blown away by what I just thought.
I thought she was telling a real story. I really did.
I did too.
And I'm like, whoa, that's some heavy stuff to be talking about on Zoom. You know, that was quite good. My goodness.
Wow. Let's bring Greg in. Thank you, Kevin.
Now I'm 68, but I was 67 last December.
Exactly. And before that, he was 15 with 1 month to turn 16. It
Hey,
just goes
you're
like
right.
that.
Yeah. Now I tell what I used to be.
Exactly. All right. Thank you, Kevin. I always enjoy having you here. Greg, any thoughts on what you experienced as we wrap up the night here?
Yeah, that was very, very good. Very well done. It touched me, emotionally. I felt it, and it's always good when you can make an audience feel the emotions in your scene. And at first I was thinking, kind of directing, like maybe she should be doing some business or doing some more animation. But as the story went on, I was like, no, it's perfect. Because I realized where you were going. And I almost didn't want to hear the end. I was like, no, I don't want to hear that. So
No, I
very
agree
powerful.
100%. Yeah, there's times when you do business and there are times when you don't. And the more connected you are, the less you have to do. In all honesty, if you're 100% connected, you don't need to do anything. It's going to come out of your eyes. But as we get there, I give you guys a lot of business and activity. All right, let's go to Big Play Ray. What did you think? A fairly new actor coming out of the NFL. What did you think of her presentation?
I felt like, she pulled me in. Like I was waiting to hear more to the story, like, hey, and it was good, definitely.
Powerful. So you see what we don't try to be that, we get in touch with our feelings. Remember when we did a little exercise, who you're mad at? You don't have to tell me the name, but you have to know who it is. And we get you emotionally ready in the beginning. And then we just allow it to happen. We just let it happen. All right. Let's bring in, we're going to wrap out. Michele, let's bring in our budding director here. Any thoughts, Michele?
Yeah, I at the beginning, it was a little bit, I wasn't sure if you were settling into it or not with the swaying. But I was reminded of something another guest had told me, is I didn't realize how good the beginning was until you got to the middle and towards the end, and you really took me on that journey. So fabulous job. Yeah.
Thank you, Michele. And I'm glad you pulled out your critique because it actually was very appropriate for this one as well. So as we listen to all the coaches we've had over the last year and a half, they do tell us stuff that applies now that you know it and you're aware of it, you go and you see it in other actors. So we learn a lot by listening. Saraya, what are your thoughts so far? I think second or third group class, your first private. What are your thoughts?
I really, really loved her scene because it really made me feel something. And I feel like once a actor makes someone feel something, then like it automatically makes them a good actor, because she really put me into the scene that she was in, and I really understood everything.
Right. So we all know emotion's more important than the words. It's the most important thing is emotionally connecting, right? Ms. Love, you know I'm scared to say your first name.
It's all good. It's Michele.
Michele. Okay.
Yes.
Michele, what were your thoughts?
I mean, I started tearing up, honestly. I was like so moved by it. And you could tell that everybody else was moved too when you finished. And we all just kind of like sat in silence for a moment. And you had to tell us that you were done with the scene. Like, it was, you did a really great job. I was right there with you in that moment. And it was amazing.
Oh, well, thank you. Hopefully you'll do some performances on our stage here too. We'd love to have you. Again, I was totally scared to ask, did that really happen? I mean, I was like, I did not want you to tell me your sister died in a bicycle accident. I was not wanting to hear that tonight. And thank God that didn't happen. But, you know, you're an amazing actress. So keep coming back, keep showcasing. We do have agents, managers, directors, casting directors watch this, and they cherry pick all the time off the stage. So I see you getting a manager agent soon if you don't have one yet. Do you have an agent?
No.
Do you have a manager?
No.
Do you want an agent or a manager?
I mean, yeah, that would be nice.
Okay, for any agents, managers, casting directors, producers, she is available if you guys want to work with her. She is over there in England, but I'm sure if there was the right part for you over here, and I know a lot of work happens over there as well. I've got a production that's supposed to be taken off in England anyways, so maybe I'll pop over the pond and say hi to you over there. Okay, guys, anybody want to finalize, say anything, wrap up the show? Dom, you want to add any comments in?
Yeah, well, on your piece, definitely way to come in with a bang here. That is definitely a good place to start, and you've put a high bar out there and you achieved it. And it was
now we all have to rise to your level. That's the lowest I want to see any of you guys. That's it. Emotionally connect. She raised the bar here at BSA Live. All right, guys, I'm Teacher Tony. That wraps it up for me. Dom, you have any final words that you want to add before we go into the closing?
awesome day, awesome, good time, and thank you all for coming.
All right, well, Zack updated the credit roll, so we corrected our sponsor, which was spelled ER phonetically, and it's actually OR. So look for that at the end of the credit roll. You'll know the credit roll's over because it's alphabetical. That is our class of 2020. It's not the class of 2021. Those are all the guests that showed up. Those are all the students that we've had prior to 2021. And we'll do a new credit roll for 2021 once we wrap up this season for 2022. So you guys just keep showing up. If you want an IMDb credit, this can get you an IMDb credit. So just let me know and we'll add your credit to IMDb. And if you want to participate in editing, producing content, running the show with Dom, let us know. We'll give you a job here at BSA Live. All right, that's it for me. We'll see you guys tomorrow at our improv night at BSA's Live Improv Night. All right, Dom, take it away. And this episode brought to you by Dom's Corner. You want to laugh? Go to Dom's Corner.
Hey guys, it's Kendall. Thank you so much for watching the show. Please make sure you check out our BSA channel and like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for cherry picking our talent every week. We love you guys. Keep coming back.